4 hours in between games is all that's allotted for the Balmoral Hall School Blazers and the Ridley College Tigers, as these two teams are squared to match up in a matinee affair here at the Seven Oaks Sportsplex in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Good day and welcome. As always, whenever you do, wherever you are, thank you for joining us across the Manitoba Sports Network for Junior Women's Hockey League action as the Balmoral Hall State Blazers are set to host the Ridley College Tigers from St. Catharines, Ontario. My name is Rory McGoran, alongside my broadcast partner tonight, Carter Brooks. Both these teams put forth a hard, spirited efforts in eventual losses this morning when Balmoral fell 3-0 to the Pacific Steelers. Meanwhile, Ridley were defeated 5-3 at the hands of the Chicago Young Americans. Pre-game show is brought to you by Pembina Valley Physiotherapy and Sports Injury. Well, Carter, in the 7 a.m. slot, Ridley held a 3-1 lead going into the third frame before Chicago lit the lamp 4 times in the third period on their way to a 5-3 victory. And only 1 hour later, at 8 a.m., the Balmoral Hall Blazers were dead knotted at 0 going into the second frame before Pacific slid 3 goals past goaltender Bianca Zach in the final 2 periods and went on to win 3-0. Interesting weekend that we have, and with so much hockey being played in so little time, what can each team do in between games to prepare their squad and prepare their bodies for another contest here this afternoon?
Well, you know, Rory, it's a lot of mental preparedness. It's a lot of nutritional aspects you have to take into account. When you got these quick 20-minute, 30-minute hour between on and off the ice, it really becomes a lot of you know what, we got to supplement our bodies appropriately. It's getting that water, getting that Gatorade in us, getting our bodies ready to react. If you're sitting around on the couch, not active, not ready to roll, it's going to be, you guys won't be able to perform just an hour later, 2 hours, 3 hours down the road. You have to prepare yourself, mentally prepare yourself physically, and a lot of that comes down to proper nutrition and keeping your body active. Yeah,
exactly. And with only 4 hours, I mean, it's got to be so structured because they get on the bus, they go where they need to get. They have to eat food. I talked to a few of the players on Balmoral Hall after the game. They said they want to squeeze in a nap. Then they got to get back here. They got to stretch. They got to do their pregame warm-ups. I mean, there's not a lot of time. There's 4 hours allotted for these both teams to get ready for this game. But yet, here we are. And now let's look. I mean, special teams, obviously, if you look on paper, isn't the strongest for both these teams. But still, how important is discipline, especially when you play twice a day and the legs maybe aren't exactly where you'd like them to be?
Well, you see it left, right, and center. Whether this is NHL, whether this is junior women's, whatever it may be, you have to be ready to play the game. Being ready is mental preparedness. Being ready, again, playing the game on the ice. When you're on the ice, don't take those hooking penalties. Don't take those slashing penalties. Those are the penalties that your coaches will get under your skin for. Don't do it. If you got to throw somebody, I guess, maybe that's something they want to do. They say there's no body checking, but there is some body contact in women's hockey. But discipline is so important. Maintaining your proper team on the ice, you want to have a full bench at all times. You don't want to be down 5 or 6 guys in the box, 2 guys in the box, whatever it may be. That's a problem waiting to happen. Discipline yourself, maintain the zone, get shots to the net. Pretty simple.
And you think those, I mean, they're called lazy stick penalties, but playing twice a game, you know, with not a lot of time in between games. I mean, Balmoral's going to be playing their third game in less than 24 hours. They played at 8:30 last night. They played at 8 a.m. this morning, and here they are again at 2 o'clock. you would think as, an average viewer with that many miles logged in under your body in such a short time frame that the lazy stick penalties might come out as the game progresses.
You know what? When it's this many games and this few amount of days, yes, that becomes a bit of a fatigue issue. But every game's a new day. Every day's a new game. You have a different opportunity, whether it's, okay, we're starting over here. This is a new game. We go into this mindset of, okay, we're 0-0. The game starts at zeros, and whoever gets the most points wins. If that's what you got to do, there's a lot of ways to bounce back from a loss. But I'm expecting a spirited affair from both these teams.
Although Balmoral has lost both games, they did have stellar play in between the pipes. First off, last night with Megan Schroeder, or Little Schroeds as her teammates refer to her, stopping 28 out of 30. And then this morning, Bianca Zach stopping 39 of 42 shots put her way. There has to have been talk between games for the Blazers coaching staff find a way to limit the shot opportunities for the opposing team, which in this case will be the Ridley College Tigers.
You know what? When I see any goalie making 90% of the saves, that's a great game by the goaltender. You should not have to rely on your goalie to stop every puck. When they do, that's always a bonus. But you got to shoot the puck to win the game. Whoever gets possession of this puck more should win. That's how I see it. But you know what? That'll all come down to how things go on the ice. As they're taking the ice here, I see some big bodies. They know how to move. They're able to skate. And if you get the shots to the net, you got a lot better chance to win. The team with the more shots wins the game.
So exactly. On the flip side now, would you say the main focus for Balmoral is to limit the shot attempts for Ridley? Because in the past two games, they've only put, I believe, 14 and 16 shots respectively of their own on the opposing net. So would it be more important to limit the shots or try to get more scoring opportunities in the offensive zone? Or if you do one, will the other come hand in hand?
You know, you can only limit so much. Whatever it is, whether it's zone entries, whether it's possession in their end, if you limit the puck away from the net, sure, that's great. It helps your team out if you've got a goalie who makes all those saves. But you're only going to win by shooting the puck on net. So it comes down to how bad you want it. If you see the team putting up 15, 16 shots a game, sure. Then they got 15, 16 opportunities to score. If they put up 40 shots on net, you got 40 chances to score. So I think it comes down to shooting the puck on the net.
And finally, looking back to this morning's contest at 7 a.m., Ridley came in after 2 periods of play, leading the Chicago Young Americans, a really high-end team, by a score of 3-1. And then the third period happened, and Chicago got 4 goals in the third and came out with a 5-3 victory. Now 4 hours later into this game, does that give Ridley sort of, a little bee in their bonnet, a little, kick in the butt to try to not only start this game correctly, but finish the game correctly?
Yeah, that certainly gives some motivation, I would say. Anytime you give up that break in the third period like that, that's not fun. Bouncing back is going to be something they want to do right off the bat. You want to see this team come out strong off the initial faceoff. Whether that's getting the puck in, getting shots on net like we talked about, or if it's just making some quick passes, getting some good zone entries. There's a lot that comes down to a fresh start. Again, we talked about, these guys have a clean slate ahead of them with this game, starting 0-0. Whoever gets this first goal, I think, wants it more. So let's see who scores first.
Well, this pregame show was brought to you by Pembina Valley Physiotherapy and Sports Injury. Stick around along the Manitoba Sports Network here at Seven Oaks Sportsplex for Junior Women's Hockey League action. We will be right back with puck drop and the first period between the Balmoral Hall School Blazers and the Ridley College Tigers. Back here at the Seven Oaks Sportsplex along the Manitoba Sports Network for a matchup between the 4-7-1 Balmoral Hall School Blazers against the 1-4-0-1 Ridley College Tigers. My name's Rory McGorn alongside Carter Brooks. Carter, quickly before puck drop, a few players to watch in this matinee matchup.
You know what? There's quite a few to take into consideration here. You always look at guys who are putting up the points, who's contributing on the scoreboard. Looking at someone like Delaney Bohm, 9 goals, 3 assists, 12 points. That's an incredible stat. Keep in mind, a stat line such as that signifies something along the lines of an offensive player. I like to say that this team has a lot of contributors, but for Balmoral, it's got to be Delaney Bohm. And going over to the Ridley College Tigers, and again, there's a couple players that I'd keep in mind. Shaylin Snow and Abby Grexton are the big producers on the Ridley team. Abby has 4 points, but Shaylin Snow has 5 goals already. It's starting off a good campaign for her. We got things kicking underway here in a couple seconds, so I'd like to see that matchup right now.
Yeah, Shaylin Snow, 2 goals at the 7 a.m. game against Chicago. In the eventual 5-3 loss, teams come to center ice. Balmoral is on our broadcast left wearing the white and green. Ridley's on our broadcast right wearing the black and bright orange. Very vivid orange.
Quite the warm-up cheer here. I love this. Good start.
Face-off is won by Balmoral. That's Misswagon out with the puck, chips it to center. It's corralled back there by Robertson. Robertson swings it to number 9 in Grexton. Stopped at the blue line by Yellowega. Now out comes Pacific. She's got numbers, 2 people with her. Number 12 in Bowley gets sticked off the puck by Misswagon, trying to send it to the forward. Again, intercepted. Quick shot there, I believe, by Abby Grexton of the Ridley College Tigers, right on the crest of goaltender. And we are going to see number 1, Megan Schroeder, tonight, who, again, played spectacular last night, stopping 28-30.
And you know what? Just like I was saying, getting that first shot on net is so important. It's good to see Ridley get those quick opportunities right underway here. With it being Abby Grexton, whoever it may be, getting those quick shots on net, that's a good start.
Face-off won by Ridley, taken over by Balmoral Hall to the blue line, and now out inside the Ridley zone, quickly to center for number 4 and Carmen Elliott. Up into center ice, and now on the attack is Olivia Carr for Balmoral. Olivia Carr has Lyon with her. Quick shot. Great save there by goaltender of Ridley, number 31 in Haley McClelland. Quick shot tipped in front. McClelland has to be careful on that one as she kicks that one into the corner. Olivia Carr. Wraparound chance. Olivia Savar. Quick opening goal. Beautiful work shrugging off the defenseman. Wrap around in 1 minute and 4 seconds into this one. Savar puts Balmoral Hall up 1-0.
You know what? She just put her head down, grabbed that puck, and spun right around in front of that wrap, and that puck nice and low. Right past goaltender Haley McClelland. Great start.
Yeah, 1-0 in favor of Balmoral Hall Blazers. Their first lead of this weekend, as they were unable to come back against the 2 games they faced against the Pacific Steelers last night and this morning. Face-off ensues into the neutral zone. A few players scrumming for it, and on the puck is Savar. Savar over to Bohm, the captain for the team. Bohm takes a wrist shot, caught off the chest and into the glove of McClellan. Play ensues on the glove side to the left of Haley McClellan.
And you know what's so important about that quick goal? It only came 1 minute and 4 seconds in. Incredible start. That's what you want to do to get your team going.
That's a big opening goal for Olivia Savar of the Blazers of Balmoral Hall. Quick centering pass where Bohm was waiting in front. Savar hard on the puck again. Out comes Robertson for the Ridley College Tigers into the Balmoral Hall zone. Defenseman wraps behind her net, finds her at the far side. Half-wall centering pass, all for naught as it's intercepted there by Van Robies. Gets a quick snapshot off into the crest of goaltender Schroeder. 18-18. We played nearly 2 minutes here. 1-0 in favor of Balmoral.
That's a big save by Schroeder there. She needs to make that save to bounce back here, help that team, make sure that it's not going to be a goal for goal type of affair. Way to go. Good stop there with Megan Schroeder stepping up.
Abby Bowley in the face-off circle to take it for Ridley. Face-off is won by Balmoral out to center. Stops there and sent right back in to the Blazers zone. Stopped by Sandilands and Erica. Sandilands gets it to the blue line, but no farther as that's kept in there by Catherine Culligan. Culligan gets it down low for Bowley. Bowley tries to leave it for Grexton. Abby Grexton. Bowley playing give and go, but that's intercepted there by Thiessen. Thiessen gets two bodies of Ridley on her. It's wrapped around the net of Schroeder, and Bowley is up there to pick that up. And now Grexton. Hard on the puck is Shayak. A little bit of help there from Sandilands. Back behind the nets, the captain and Van Roby centers it in front. No one knows where the puck is. A few bang away at it. It squirts out back to the blue line. Nicely kept in there by Watt. Watt spins off an attacker in the defensive zone. Gets the puck over to Culligan. Culligan takes a shot, just misses the net. A little wide on the glove side of Megan Schroeder. Puck ensues. Now a centering pass by Watt. That's intercepted by Roberts. Flipped it out high to the red line. And here comes Ridley regrouping for breakout. Up to Elliott. Elliott leaves the puck there for Watt. Watt turns her backside towards the defenseman and sends it down low to Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow has 5 goals here in 6 games for the Ridley College Tigers. Esposito now in around her net, centering pass, kicked away into the corner by Watt. In to help out there is Elliott. Elliott and Watt working together. Puck comes to the point for Bassett. Bassett, long shot, tipped in front, steered aside by McClellan into the stick of number 16, Alex Yalowega. Now puck and Susan scrum in front, and they score again. 2-0 early lead 4 minutes into this game. I'm not sure who got the final touch on the puck, but a rolling puck just squeezed inside that left post behind Haley McClellan.
You know what? It looked like it might have been Cher Esposito who got that one, tucking it by. Like you mentioned, regrouping was one thing, but that regroup didn't work too well by Ridley. 2 quick goals, and we're closer to 3 minutes in than 4 minutes here. What a start.
Yeah, that's the start that Balmoral was looking for after a tough fought loss where they let up 42 shots. Have only let 2 here in the game against Ridley. 2-0 in favor of Balmoral. 3.5 minutes played here in the first period. Play ensues into the Ridley zone. That's stopped there by Jashke. She does get it to the red line. Balmoral goes back with Esposito and Bissett with her. Bissett head up, looking for an outlet pass, finds Esposito. That does manage to get outside the zone. Going to be touched there just outside the zone. No offside yet for Ridley. As it's played to the near side boards for Yalowega. Yalowega, centering pass up for Zariah. Zariah sends it in, loses her stick. And then her stick gets kicked away into the corner. A long way to go to get her stick for Zariah, so she turns off and heads out to the bench. Now streaking up is the assistant in Jashke. Jashke sends it into the zone. Out of her net to play that is Schroeder. Back to help out is Sandilands along with Bassett. Sandilands and Guimon, sends it to the captain and Bohm. Bohm loses the puck to a streaking forechecker of Ridley College, and back to get that Guimon. Guimon plays it to the point. Stopped there by Jashke. Nicely done. Now number 9, Grexton has it. Centering pass. Looking for an option in front. Finds one. Backhand shot by the captain, and that's a goal. There's another one for Audra Van Rabies as number 15 puts in her second goal in 5 games. The captain for Ridley College has just cut this lead in half.
Audra Van Drobes really steps up there and makes that play. You know, that all started back in the neutral zone when Ashlyn Zaharia lost her stick. The Balmoral Hall Blazers couldn't quite recover, and just like that, it's a 2-1 game. Less than 5 minutes into the action here. This may be a high-scoring affair.
Well, absolutely. Just what we want to see in this Junior Women's Hockey League action. Face-off at center ice.
It looks like the linesman just finally went back to recover Zaharia's stick that ended up far beyond Ridley's goal line.
Face-off won there by Ridley. Back to Taryn Ray. Or Tegan Ray, pardon me. Over to get that is Thiessen for Balmoral Hall. Thiessen wraps behind her net, sends it off the half wall on the far side board. Stopped at the blue line nicely by a Ridley defenseman. Shot there by, I believe, Grexton. Puck doesn't make it towards the net. And now out comes Shayak with it. Shayak has Kareen Sandilands with it. Gets it inside the zone. Not deep enough as the puck now squirts out past the blue line. Hard on the puck is McIsaac for Ridley College. Sent all the way down. Back to play that is goaltender in McClellan. McClellan leaves it for Tegan Ray. She looks to play it off the boards, but a nice heads-up play by Roberts. Scrumming along the wall is Yalowega. Leaves it for Sevar. Sevar back to the point for Thiessen. Thiessen, quick shot, stopped in front, doesn't make it to the net. Rebound, sticked away into the corner. Now covered up by goalie. Smart play by Haley McClellan.
Very smart decision by McClellan there to cover that puck. Things were looking a little scary, a bit of a scramble in the Ridley zone for a good better part of that minute there. It was a long shift, but you know what? They got the job done. She covered that puck and ready to regroup with a new set of lines out there.
Yalowega's out there with Esposito on her right. Passette's on the point, along with Guimond. And I believe Zariah is the fourth option. Here comes Shaylin Snow on the backhand, shoots, and she scores! Just exactly what we expected from Shaylin Snow, an interception in her own defensive zone, and uses that speed all the way down the ice and then roofs a backhand past goalie Megan Schroeder, and just like that, this game's tied at 2.
My goodness, what a backhand effort there. She beats her defender, comes in 2-on-1, doesn't even look for the pass, and just roofs it backhand past our goaltender Schroeder here. We are 2-2, less than 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's been a plethora of goals here early in this game. I'm not sure if that's exactly a coach's friendly game, but nonetheless, exciting for the fans here at the Seven Oaks Sportsplex. Play ensues. Shaylin Snow's grinding at it. Out comes with the puck. Alex Yalowega got a little bit of room in the slot. Yalowega leaves it for Zariah. Couldn't find the handle on the puck, and it comes down the near side corner here. Nice outlet pass there for Watt. Watt with some speed on her backhand down the near side boards. Gets the puck into the corner. Hard after the puck is Watt. Played there for the captain and Bohm. Bohm shoots it to the blue line. It's stopped there by Clark, the defenseman for Ridley College, and she sent it back into the corner. Clark now. Puck off her skate, falls back on the stick of Erica Sanderlands. She goes D-to-D over to Bassett, and again at the blue line. Nice stop play there by McIsaac. McIsaac sends it in, misses the net blocker side, not by much, and now out comes Delaney Bohm for...
Some good body there. Way to go. Step up, make that play.
Absolutely, right at the red line. Good open ice. Wasn't more of a contact.
Too many. Watch out for that. That's too many men, Ridley. You got to wait till that puck leaves the zone. Too many players on the ice. Going to serve that one for 2 minutes. That one's on the coach.
Well, Balmoral Hall is going to get our first power play opportunity of the game. Power play is brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler.
You know what? Now is a perfect opportunity for Balmoral to strike on the power play. These teams have both been struggling power play-wise. Now is the perfect time. In a game like this where it's wide open, you're seeing goals left, right, and center, it's about time to see something happen on this power play.
Face-off won by Ridley. It's taken behind the net, swung along the board, stopped at the blue line by Thiessen. Thiessen goes D-to-D, intercepted on the puck there is Van Robies. Van Robies has a little bit of speed, takes it wide. She's got some room on her forehand, backhand, shoots it. Rebound chance, 2 good saves there by Megan Schroeder to keep this knotted at 2.
That was not what Balmoral had drawn up on that play. Wow, you got to get back and cover in time. We had 2 defensemen get blown right by. That's a tough start. Let's see if they rebound here.
Yeah, it's good speed used by Audra Van Robies, and takes it on her backhand, finds a little room in the slot, throws it to her forehand, and then gets a quick shot off on the goaltender Megan Schroeder. Rebound ensues, and she had to stop 2, maybe 3 shots there on the penalty kill. Face-off is now behind the net of Megan Schroeder. Back to regroup is Guimond for Balmoral. She leaves it for Alex Yalowega. Yalowega with some speed on her forehand down the right wing, chips it in, gets the puck down the blue line. Now wraps around the net of McClellan. Yalowega still with the puck. Finally off that as Emma Robertson. 2 bodies. 1 Robertson, 1 in Clark, battling against Yalowega, who's pinning that puck against the corner boards there. Now 2 bodies for Balmoral comes in, and the refs had enough of this.
You know what? That's a great idea. That's a great idea by Shaylin Clark there and Emma Robertson. Just jam that puck out to the side and kill off as many seconds as you can. They're down to 1:10 left on the penalty kill. This faceoff looks like it's going to be in the neutral zone.
Absolutely. Faceoff comes out of the Ridley zone. Alex Yalowega out there with Delaney Bohm and Olivia Savar on the offensive power play unit here. Drop back for the defenseman in Miss Wagon. She leaves it for Guimond. Up the boards to Savar. Savar had a little bit of trouble with it. Now here comes Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow again has Watt with her. Takes the shot. Nice blocker save there by Schroeder. And puck goes into the right side corner where Guimond picks it up. Guimond skating it out of her own zone. Comes across center. Guimond shovels it in.
Bit of a slash there.
They're going to call a penalty here for slashing going against Ridley. So with 41 seconds left in the original power play, Balmoral is going to go on a 5-on-3 opportunity here.
Yeah, that's just not a penalty you want to take if you're Janica Watt. She saw the player carry the puck through the neutral zone and really gave it to her, a 2-hander. We've seen this before, and every time I've seen it, you're going to the box. That's a tough one.
Power play is brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. Face off to the right of goalie McClelland.
And you know what's here? Balmoral has yet to record a shot on this power play. They've had 6 shots on the board for the last 5 minutes.
Taken there by Van Robies. She rims it around the board. Stopped at the point by Guimont. Over to Miss Wagon. Miss Wagon leaves it on for Zariah. Zariah back to Guimont. She rips a shot off there. Missed the glove side, just not by much. Maybe a foot or two. Corralled behind the net by Caitlin Lyon. Now to Guimont. DD over to Miss Wagon. She drops it down low, the half wall, far side for Zariah. Back up to Miss Wagon. Back for Zariah. Takes a little step in the slot. Now a slap shot. Nice save. Rebound. They score. I believe Esposito again.
Incredible puck movement there. Incredible.
Potts home the rebound. And just like that, a power play goal for Balmoral Hall, and the 1-goal lead restored with 1:26 remaining on the power play to Janicki Watt.
Luckily, we got a couple goalies for each team here. They might be testing everybody tonight.
That goal is brought to you by My Phone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Verdun, and 2 locations in Brandon. My Phone. Face off at the center dot, won there by Balmoral. Great start to Balmoral. Power play goal is going to increase those numbers. Before this game, their power play was sitting right around 10%, so that jumps up a notch or two. Shoveled in to the attacking zone, and hard on the puck is Karine Sandilands, intercepted there by Shayak, rubbed off the puck by Jashki. She tries to throw it around the boards, doesn't have enough steam on it, and it's intercepted by Karine Sandilands. Back to the point for Thiessen. She goes back to Sandilands. Good setup here on the power play. Back for Thiessen. One-time shot that's blocked by the captain, Van Robies, and it does make it out of the zone, so Balmoral's going to have to regroup and get on side. Now Bassett. Bassett throws a puck towards the net. That hits the body and falls along the boards. Now she gets one to the slot. Again, shoveled away out of any danger by the Ridley College penalty kill unit. Pushed against the boards. 4 players in there scrumming for the puck. Out comes Elliott with it. Nice move around the checking defenseman. Elliott gets the blue line, fakes a shot, now takes it wide down the left wing. Finally sticked off the puck by Thiessen. In to help out is Shaylin Snow. Snow now with it. Shakes off a couple defenders, goes back to the point. D over to Elliott. Last from the point, just missed the net on the blocker side, was Elliott. In to help out there is Snow on the penalty kill. 16 seconds left. Good offensive time pressure here on the penalty kill from Shaylin Snow, Elliott, and 2 other penalty killers for Ridley College. And now finally Balmoral Hall gets the puck with Bassett with it. Bassett just gets to center ice, sends it in. Smart play as her mates are making a line change. 4 on, now 5. Fresh legs for Balmoral. Puck comes out to Grexton. She finds Watt coming out of the box. Now Watt has fresh legs, a little bit of speed, takes on her backhand. Nice move around the defenseman. Tried to center in front. We're going to get a power play opportunity here for Ridley College for tripping, I believe, against number 12 in Mackenzie Guimont.
You know what? That whole shift was very indicative of Carmen Elliott. What a play. She steps up, made that play, got the shot on it, and managed what she wanted to do. Her line mates got off for a change. Those penalty killers were tired. And then it was something that I like to call mess up, fess up, dress up by Janicki Watt. Earlier we saw her take the slashing penalty. Now she carries the puck in, draws the penalty. She's moving her feet. Way to go. Drawing an own power play of her own for Ridley here.
Did you get you made that one up on your own?
Yeah, that's a mess up, fess up, dress up.
I like it.
Call that one.
I like it. I might steal it. No,
I might have to.
Puck plays around the boards on the far side, chipped out of any danger by Miss Wagon. Back to regroup is Watt. She goes D over to Robertson. Ava Robertson sends it up to Elliott. Elliott just chips it in hard on the puck is Watt. Watt just out of her reach, and it's slammed around the boards. Does make its way out. Ava Robertson goes D over to Clark. Clark finds her winger in Snow. Snow, one of the goal scorers here tonight, avoids a checker there. Snow now into the attacking zone. On the near side. Comes down behind the wards. Chip it off the boards to herself. Back towards the point for Clark. Clark, head up, fakes a shot, tries to go back for Snow, just a little bit out of her reach.
Even too much of a fake there.
Snow now loses the puck. It's rimmed around the boards, a little bit out of the reach of Melanie Bohm. It's onto the stick of Robertson. Robertson sends it right back in. 1 minute remaining in this power play. Power play is brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. Here's Balmoral Hall with it. Nice high loft out of the reach of defenseman Clark and all the way down the ice. Full sail line change here for the penalty kill for Balmoral Hall.
You know what? Ridley got in a good change there, too. Let's see some fresh bodies, see what they can do with 45 seconds left to go on this power play.
Back behind the net is Ava Robertson for Ridley. She leaves it for Abby Bowley. Bowley then sends it in. Bassett, icing's going to be waved off as the ref thought that puck was playable. Played for Grexton. Grexton looking for Bowley. Now Bowley with a little bit of room. to the point for Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple takes a shot. No, backdoor pass, centering opportunity. Van Robies jams at it, and the puck squirts out to the corner. Good opportunity there for Ridley, but no shot on net. Puck goes back to Jashke. He sends it back in. 13 seconds remaining on this power play for Ridley College. Back around for Bally. Bally goes to the point for Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple walks the line a bit, goes back to Bally. Bally on the far side, half wall. Nice defensive play there by one of the penalty killers of Balmoral Hall. And Alex Yalowega jumps on the puck, sends it down the ice. But because the penalty was expired, we're going to get icing and play back in the Balmoral Hall zone.
Well, that's tough luck on Balmoral Hall's part there. The penalty expires 1 second before the puck is dumped down the zone. Now they're stuck on the ice. They're tired. They're ready to get the change, and they can't get it. We got 7.5 to go here in the first in what is quite the high-scoring game so far.
Alex Yalowega in to take the draw for Balmoral Hall against Russell. It's won by Yalowega, and on the stick of Guimond. Out of the box was Guimond. She sends it up. Puck does get out, sent back in. Ridley's going to have to get onside. Now Misswagon back to corral the puck around her own net. Stops up, doesn't like the read. Stops up again, goes back the other way. Kind of breaks the ankles of a forechecking Ridley College Tiger player. But now Ridley College on the turnover on the red line. Sends it right back into the blue line. No further as there's Alex Yalowega. Nice play off the boards to Zariah. She may have Esposito with her. And that stopped, I believe, no offside.
Great read. Great read by Culligan there. 2 times we saw her step up and intercept that pass.
Yeah, the pinchy defenseman at the blue line stops it, trying to get it to quick turnaround for Ridley. There's Alex Yalowega with it across the red line. Right on the stick of Clark. She spins past the check of Yalowega and onto the stick of the left winger in Abby Russell. Gets to center and just dumps it down the ice. Quick change for Ridley here. Something that you got to do after playing 2 games in 4 hours.
Exactly. You got to get these quick shifts, 30, 40 seconds max, get up and down the ice once and come right off.
Couple players grinding for the puck. Out comes Guimond with it. She's harassed there by Snow, and we're going to get a penalty here call, I believe, going to Shaylin Snow.
You know what? That's just a play where you got to move your feet. And right there, we didn't see the Ridley player, Shaylin Snow, moving her feet. She's kind of coasting. Again, it might be the little bit of fatigue wearing in here with just 6 minutes left in the first after another long fought hard game earlier. But it's a play where you got to match the speed and use your stick to get the puck off their stick. And right now it was a bit of a body, and you're going to be called every time.
Ridley College goes on the penalty kill, brought to you by Speedy Auto Glass, Somerset, and Winkler. Ridley College 1 for 2 on the power play. On the penalty kill, pardon me. Shot there by Savar. Falls on the stick of Thiessen, I believe, or Yalowega, pardon me. She missed the net, not by much, just a little high and wide. And now out comes Watt. Watt trying to raise Sevar for the puck. Sevar squeezes her against the boards and takes possession of it. Now out of her own zone comes Sevar. Puck gets a little ahead of her. Nice move. Tries to dipsy doodle around Elliott. Nothing happened there. And back comes Elliott, number 4 for Ridley College. Wide around the defenseman. Gets sticked off the puck by Delaney Bohm. Balmoral Hall goes back to regroup, tries to get a breakout here on the power play. And there's Guimond. Leaves it up the near side boards here for Savar. Savar stopped at the red line by Van Robies. She just sends it down. 1 minute done in this power play. I don't believe there was a shot on net. Great scoring opportunity for Yalowega, but she put it high and wide. Out comes with some speed is Lyon. Lyon outside and in, feeds it for Esposito. 2 goals today for Esposito. Loose puck for Lyon. Lyon shovels it to the net. Rebound, Esposito. 2 great saves there for Haley McClellan. Possibly her best saves of the night.
Phenomenal speed there for Lyon and Esposito, working through the neutral zone as if nobody's on them. Just weaving magic. It's great to see that kind of speed. That's what you want to see in a breakout. Power play breakout at none the least.
Face off to the left of McClellan. Won by Ridley. Falls on the centerman in Emma Robertson. Gets to the red line no farther as Bissett is waiting for that. She sends it in. Picked up by Robertson. Leaves it for Sweet Apple. And Sweet Apple fires at the length of the ice with 30 seconds remaining. One more last effort here on the breakout for Balmoral Hall on the power play. Power play is brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. And here comes Balmoral Hall with 2. Esposito looking for that outlet pass that's off a stick. On the stick of Zariah. Zariah leaves it for Lyon. And there is Jashke with it to pinch Esposito along the boards. Centering pass just out of the reach of one of the forwards for Balmoral Hall. And Emma Emma Robertson with it along the boards. Another centering pass. Lions working hard at getting the puck. Good defensive play there by Sweetapple. Gets it onto the near side half wall. Penalty is now over. Centering pass there on her backhand. There's a shot. No goal, says the ref. Chest pad save by McClelland on a point-blank opportunity by, I believe, Lyon for Balmoral Hall. Puck comes to the point for Thiessen. Long shot. That missed blocker side of McClelland. On the stick of Emma Roberts. She goes on to Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow a little too hot for her as it bounces her stick. Goes over to Thiessen. Thiessen does not get to the red line and sends it in. This is going to be icing against the Hall.
Considering that Haley McClelland allowed those 3 quick goals to start off the game here, she's really bounced back. Balmoral Hall had 6 shots on net, 3 minutes into the game. They've only had 2 in the past 15 minutes. To get that save is very important to this Ridley's team success.
Face off to the left of goalie Megan Schroeder. Won by Balmoral Hall. Spun around the opposite way is Bassett. Bassett leaves it for Sandilands. Sandilands up the wing for Shayak. Sandilands now. And Shayak working together on that far side boards. Gets the blue line. No offside. They were clean in there. Sent behind the net of McClellan. Over to retreat. It is one of the defensemen for Ridley College. She gets it to the blue line for Sandilands, but no further. Good job holding the line as the Balmoral Hall defenseman. Puck does go to the far side board. Shaylin Snow chips it around the defenseman. It gets to the blue line. And now Snow, pressed up against Shayak, does get it into the Balmoral Hall zone, but no further. Back comes Balmoral, just out of the reach of Roberts. Onto the stick of Elliott. And she gets it over where Sandilands is waiting for Balmoral Hall to center ice. Intercepted there by, I believe it was number 19 in Culligan. Just gets to center ice as her other line mates were a little tired to get off for a line change. Dumps it into the zone of Balmoral Hall and back the other way onto the stick of Ridley. Centering pass there for Russell. On the stick, here comes Russell. She has Robertson with her. Russell takes the shot. Good save there by Megan Schroeder. Her 9th shot faced today, 7th save.
I like what I'm seeing so far with these two teams. They got some offense going both ways. They're helping out in the neutral zone. They're coming all the way back to the defensive end. It's a back and forth game. I'm excited for what lies ahead here. It's only, unfortunately, we only have 2 periods left, but I'd like to see this team go all day.
Puck plays behind the net of Schroeder. Carefully played to Delaney Bohm, the captain for Balmoral Hall. She's looking for Olivia Savar. She's got a little bit of room. Tries going inside and out around the defenseman. Nothing happening there as Clark makes a good defensive play. Now in the slot for Bohm. Shot blocked there by Ava Robertson. Plays to the point for Guimond. She sends it down for Lyon. Lyon now swings it around the boards. Melanie Bohm's the first one after it. She takes a little bit of a bump there from Robertson. Puck comes back to Miss Wagon with the point for the shot. Blocker saved there by McClellan. Onto the far side boards in the corner. Now here's Bohm with the shot. Bohm tipped off a body. Doesn't make it to the net. Dangerous opportunity there for Balmoral. Another shot there. Just misses the net by not by much from Miss Wagon. Good sustained offensive pressure here from Balmoral. Again, good pinch at the line. A third shot. Just missed on the glove side of McClellan. Into pinch on the other side's Miss Wagon. She keeps it in. Back to retreat there is Ava Robertson. 2 minutes left in this third period. Finally, Robertson just throws it out to center. A full-sail line change here for Ridley College. Good offensive pressure for Balmoral. Puck is played to Bohm. Sends it into the blue line around the net. Back to retreat is Sweetapple for Ridley. Sweetapple along the boards for Grexton. Grexton trying to get to the blue line. Intercepted there by Yalawaga. Yalawaga does lose the puck. It does get out and now in to the attacking zone for Ridley College. Back to retreat is Guimond. She goes D-to-D around her net to Thiessen. Thiessen just a little bit out of the reach of her. Back to Thiessen now. Into help there is Esposito. Throws it out. Icing's waved off as the puck does not have enough gas to get down. Back to get that is Jaschke. Jaschke being forechecked on there by a couple Balmoral Hall Blazers. One of them is Zariah. The other is Sevar, I believe. Puck played over to Grexton now. Grexton on these near side boards down the left wing. Flipped out of any danger by Sandilands. Onto the stick of Sweetapple. Sweetapple's got to spin around. Doesn't like the read. Goes behind her net to her defensive partner in Jaschke. Jaschke down the right side boards. Finds Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow looking for that centering pass over to Grexton. Just ahead of her, but here comes a streaking Watt. What speed by Watt into the zone to be first one on that puck. Great play by Jenneke Watt. Leaves it for Shaylin Snow in the corner. Tries to dipsy doodle around that defenseman in Yalawaga. Puck now comes on the stick of Roberts. Roberts now screaming out of her own zone. 36 seconds left in this opening stanza. Roberts now does get tripped up. We're going to get a power play opportunity here with not much time. 30 seconds exactly in the first period for Balmoral Hall. I believe their 4th opportunity of the day.
Unfortunate little play there by Catherine Culligan, who just got caught on the transition, turning over from backwards to forwards. Her stick got caught up right in the legs, and boom, Down she went, and she's off to the sin bin for 2 minutes, maybe less. We got 30 seconds to wrap up this period, but we'll see what happens next.
Shots 11-9 in favor of the Blazers of Balmoral Hall. In comes Bassett to take the face-off. One there by Bassett. Back to the point for Thiessen. Thiessen swings it down low for Corrine Sandilands. A little ahead of her. But on the puck is the pinching Erica Sandilands. Flipped over her head. Safely back is Thiessen. Onto the goalie. She steers it in the direction of Thiessen. Stops up. Trying to shake off the forecheck of Elliott. Almost loses the puck right in front of her own net. Dangerous play by Thiessen. Does get control of it. Finds Zariah on the board. Corrine Sandilands, number 22. Intercepted by Shaylin Snow. Snow still with it. Takes a shot. Final seconds. And act just like that after 20 minutes. We're going into the second period with a 3-2 Balmoral lead.
You know what, Rory? I saw all sorts of things I liked after this period. I got a couple notes that I want to touch on. We talked about discipline earlier. We talked about getting shots on net. And we talked about rest and recovery. I saw all these three things coming into play very early. Discipline was there for off and on. When it was, things were going well. Puck was moving up and down the ice. When the discipline wasn't there, we saw power play opportunities going left, right, and center. These girls have to keep their heads up, play disciplined hockey to maintain a proper zone coverage, to maintain a proper flow of this game. Shots on net, look at that. We got 10 shots for the Ridley Tigers. We had 11 shots for Balmoral Hall Blazers. That's a high shooting period. If we can translate some of those shots into more goals, it's going to be right now we're on pace for a 9-6 game, and it might be something we'll be talking to our families about tonight.
It very well might be, as both teams go to their collective benches. Again, the flood is only in between the second and third, so a little bit of time for the coaches to preach what they want to deploy here in this second period. 3-2 in favor of Balmoral. This second period is brought to you by Brandon Chrysler.
And it's funny you mentioned the coaches. We got on Ridley Amanda Benoit-Work, who's really been with this program for quite some time. Began in 2008 as the head coach of the girls team, and she's a former Team Canada national player who won 8 national championships and 12 provincial championships in her 15-year career. Facing off against her, Balmoral Hall, Sarah Zacharias has taken on the team with her first year. One season in, she's been a player on the team. She played with Balmoral Hall back in the 2007-08 season. Division I player through the NCAA. She has spent the last couple of years at Team Manitoba in the National Women's Under-18 Championships, where she really honed her game as a coach. I'd like to see what these women are talking about with these young players after such a high-scoring period. What would you think?
I think you might have, hit the nail on the head when your opening notes. Discipline has to be one of them. Too many penalties. And I know the score is 3-2, but that's not allotted from scoring opportunities. It's been a couple rebounds and they're banged away. Good jumping on the puck are these players on either team, but discipline has to be number one on the list.
And you know what? Those goals came on very quick in this game. We saw the 3-2 game with 6 or 7 minutes in, and then nothing ever since. It'll be interesting to see how these teams bounce back. Again, there's 1 minute and 30 seconds left. The power play time for Ridley. We'll see what happens off the bat.
The faceoff's tied up in front, and now here comes Bowley. Kind of got tripped up. No call there for the Balmoral Hall. And now Van Robies, the captain for Ridley, takes it wide around Guimond. Van Robies going to take it around the net, stopping up, killing precious time here on the Balmoral Hall power play. Good work by Audra Van Robies of Ridley. Puck still hemmed in the zone. Back to get that Miss Wagon. She's trying to shrug off Van Robies, the forechecking penalty killer. Ooh. Van Robies got her skate caught up in Miss Wagon's skate. And there's going to be another power play coming up here for Balmoral Hall as soon as Ridley touches the puck. But until then, here comes Olivia Savar. Savar has a lot of room down these near side boards on her wing. Goes inside, gets tripped up there. I'm wondering if we're going to get 2 calls here, as both Miss Wagon and Savar were tripped up at opposite ends of the ice.
My goodness, what an interesting turn of events this is, Tom. We have, it looked as though Kanisha Miswigan got kind of spun up by Van Robies, and then as the play ensued, we had players falling left, right, and center across the ice, but it looks like only the first call is going to be made. Miswigan and Van Robies, a little tangle in the corner, results in a 5-on-3 Balmoral Hall power play here.
That's really what it was. I don't think it was an intentional trip by Van Robies. It was just good forecheck on the penalty kill, and got her skates tied up, and they called the tripping, which, is going to happen from time to time. Miss Wagon now on the point, plays it down low to her winger. Back up to Miss Wagon, playing a little give and go with Yellowega. Puck missed the puck, shot off the post. Ref waves it off. What a shot from the half wall far side by Olivia Savar. That thing had juice on it.
What a fake that was. Everybody thought the shot was coming from center ice. Winds up for the one time, but lets it through her legs. Boom, shot comes from the far side off the post. Half the team thought that one went in, hit the post, and straight back to the goaltender, Haley McClellan, who bounced back tremendously on this 5-on-3.
Puck comes to the point for Misswagen. I'll touch on that, what that reminded me of after this next stoppage of play. Misswagen plays it down low for Yellowega. Yellowaga's got some room. She takes a shot and absolutely rips one roof over Haley McClellan. What a shot for Alex Yellowega to stretch this lead to 2-4-2 now for Balmoral Hall.
When we talk about shooting the puck on net, we don't care where you shoot it, but right there, we had Alex Yellowega picking her corner, top corner. She just walked in from the top of the circle, had some room, picked her spot, and roofed it. My goodness, what a play.
That goal was brought to you by My Phone, your authorized TELUS dealer in Verdun, and 2 locations in Brandon. 4-2 now for Balmoral Hall. I was going to say the chance for Olivia Savar there, where it was kind of Yellowega who faked the slap shot. 2002 Gold Olympics, where the pass came from Aginla through the legs of Mario Lemieux, who faked the shot onto the stick of Paul Correa. It was very reminiscent of that, and a very, very nice fake out by Alex Yellowega, the eventual goal scorer.
Definitely had some flashbacks to my younger years watching that play develop.
And now shots up to the point. It comes out of Ridley zone. Back to retreat is Misswagen for Balmoral Hall. 2 minutes down, 4-2 lead here for the Blazers. Zariah now flips it into the zone.
And still 1 minute left on the penalty kill here for Ridley. That's what happens when you take a 2-man advantage. Disappointing. They still have to kill off 1 more minute here.
Absolutely. One of the aspects we were talking about beforehand was discipline, and it wasn't only discipline, it was that the power play unit for both these teams hasn't been really spectacular through the amount of games that they've played. And Balmoral, well, here's a chance here for Watt. Watt, out comes the goaltender, and Schroeder. Great play by Schroeder. Her bench is going to give her a couple bangs on the board for that one, because she was all the way out past the hash marks to play that dangerous puck before Watt could have a breakaway opportunity.
Now that's a really good decision by Schroeder. I wasn't sure if she was going to come out at first. She looked a bit hesitant. Once she saw that puck was out of the reach of the Ridley player, she just stormed right ahead. Broke that up. Great decision. That's how you get the play out of your zone quick.
Watt in there to take the face off against Zariah for Balmoral Hall. 1 for Balmoral Hall. Hard on the puck is Thiessen, the defenseman. She's skating up with her wingers. Thiessen takes it down the left side boards here, chips it into the Ridley Tiger zone. On the puck is Thiessen. Quick shot, stop there. Rebound chance for Roberts. Couldn't quite find the handle on it, and she spins it back behind the net. Still 2 Balmoral Hall Blazers in there working for the puck. Roberts comes out with it. Now leaves it for Sandilands. Kareen Sandilands walks into the slot. Backhand shot off a body. Second opportunity, and a glove save there by Haley McClellan. 3 minutes in, keeping this a 4-2 lead for Balmoral.
We talked about a bounce-back effort, and again, McClellan seems to do very well coming off of these goals. She gets lit up in the top corner, but she makes these quick saves down low. It's nice to provide some insurance for her team while on the penalty kill there. But now the penalty's over and we're back to even strength. It's been a while, but we can see some 5-on-5 action here, Rory.
Absolutely, 5-on-5 action. Sydney Shyak's going to take the face-off against Janaki Scott. Linesman's talking to the coach, Sarah Zacharias, about something on the bench there.
Looks as though he might need some medical attention. It appears to be cut on his hand. He's dripping bad.
One of the linesmen is.
Yes, it looks like he's really pressuring his arm there.
You obviously have better eyes than I do, because I have no idea what you're seeing.
Yeah, we got a tensor now. We got a tensor and some gauze.
Well, there you go.
Taking care of a bit
Might
of
have caught a stick or a skate to the hand.
He's got something going on. I could see something red on the side of his ring finger, so I knew something was up earlier.
You got the better angle than I do.
Yeah, 2020, man. You know.
2020. Is that including with the protective netting that we have?
Protective netting, the reinforcement posts, the Tatra beams, the bars,
still
the glass.
Still 2020. Okay.
2025.
That's high praise,
maybe.
man.
2025 on a good day. I don't know why these girls aren't moving around. In a delay like this, I'd get the girls moving left, right, and center. Keep those legs going, especially after these early games earlier on today. All sorts of action on the ice beforehand. These girls have got to get moving. These delays are no good for anybody. Unfortunate as much as it is with a cut to the hand, but you really don't want to see these standstill periods last too long.
Yeah, I don't ever know if I've played this many games in this short amount of time. I mean, like we mentioned before, Balmoral Hall on their 3rd game in less than 24 hours. And, I mean, I've talked to a few of them after the game. They said they were going to try to get some food, try to squeeze a nap in. I mean, I know for me, napping isn't the easiest thing, especially after playing a hockey game where you're kind of riding the adrenaline rush and, you try to get some food in. You're still kind of, excited about the next game coming. And looks like the referee the linesman part of me is good to go. He's all taped up. He's in the game,
Thank goodness we're back to live action here.
Face-off won by Ridley in Elliott. Elliott chips off the boards. Hard on the puck is Shaylin Snow. Snow first to the puck. Stops up. Looking for a centering pass just out of the reach there of Elliott, but it does fall on the defenseman's stick in Jaschke. Jaschke sends it down behind the net for Guimon. Guimon spins around. High sticking is going to be the call if they touch it first, and they do. High sticking face-off is going to come outside the Balmoral Hall zone. We've played 3 minutes and 15 seconds here in the second period with a 4-2 lead for the Hall.
You know what? That's a good decision by Janica Watt there. It may or may not have been a high stick. I thought it was pretty close. Some go by shoulders, some go by the crossbar, which they should be going by. It was right on the borderline, but she stopped that puck, and you know what? Gets a face-off, keeps the puck maintained in her neutral zone as opposed to down the ice to pick it up, as would have been the case if they had actually iced that puck there.
Oh, we're going to get another power play opportunity as Roberts, number 10, for Balmoral Hall, got tripped up and right back on the power play, I believe, for the 6th time, possibly the 7th time in this game, in less than halfway through.
Jordan
McIsaac's going to go into the box for tripping.
Yeah, that's, again, another unfortunate play, but you got to be in control of your stick. That's what it comes down to. Hold that stick in the right spot, avoid the legs, and you should be laughing.
Face off to the right of goalie Haley McClelland. Won there cleanly by Balmoral Hall. Back to the point for Miss Wagon. She mishandles the puck, and it squirts out back into her own zone. She goes D to D over to Erica Sandilands. Sandilands up the boards for Roberts. Roberts has a little bit of room, but closing the gap there is number 19 in Russell. Oh, sorry, no, Culligan. 4 bodies in there. Puck comes out of Balmoral Blazers. They have a hawk on their jersey, so sometimes I want to call them a hawk. But the Balmoral Hall Blazers comes out of their zone. They're going to have to regroup on the power play here. Sent up to Corrine Sandilands, a little bit ahead of her. Bounces behind the net of Haley McClelland. In there on the penalty kill is Culligan. Doesn't get out. D-to-D pass. One-time shot there by Miss Wagon. That misses the net. Culligan again, first one on the puck. Working hard on the penalty kill, trying to get it out on the corner. Far side boards. Out comes Ridley with it and sent all the way down the ice. Ridley's going to make a wholesale line change here as the puck falls on goalie Megan Schroeder. Schroeder gives to her defenseman who stops up, leaves it for Sandilands. Sandilands centering pass. Savar almost had a stick on it, but nice play there by Ava Robertson, the defenseman for Ridley College, to tip it in back in Balmoral zone. Balmoral now on the breakout on the power play. 40 seconds left on this power play for Pembina Valley Chrysler.
This power play just isn't doing anything right now. This Balmoral team is having struggles getting the puck out of their zone.
Yeah, they mostly been hemmed in this zone for most of this power play. Rink-wide pass for Yellowaga. That's off her skate. Bounces to Olivia Sevar. She takes a little bit of a bump there by Van Robies. And now here come the Ridley College Tigers. High off the glass there. Stops at the blue line. Bounces out over to the defenseman for Ridley College. She sends it in. First on the puck is Erica Sandilands. She swings it in the slot. Dangerous pass. Ava Robertson comes and takes a shot. Blocked there by Thiessen. And she clears it to the danger. This is going to land on top of the goaltender. So I don't know if it's going to have enough icing. Back to get that is Clark.
Interesting decision there by McClelland to play that puck. It looked like he was going to pass the net for an icing call.
Spins off the puck is Ava Robertson. Sends it up to Grexton. Grexton loses the puck to Bassett. Bassett being pinched along the boards by Robertson. Robertson does her job. Gets the puck over to Watt. Watt now to Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow with that low, long strides working down the right side boards here on her backhand. Stops up, spins back, sends it back to the point for Clark. Clark D to Jaschke. Jaschke with a wrist shot. And that one goes past the goaltender in Schroeder. And just like that, Ava Jaschke from the point with a wrist shot 6 minutes into this second period has again cut the Balmoral Hall 2-goal lead into one.
Ava Jaschke is the one who needed to get going here today. She's riding a little bit of a slump, and boy, she put that one right in the spot your coaches tell you to shoot. You don't shoot right on the ice. You don't shoot right up top shelf. You put it between the blocker and the pad. Perfect opening there. You get about 6 inches to work with on the side. Underneath the blocker, over the pad. It's a tough spot for the goalie to reach down to, and she showed us why right there with that shot from the point.
An errant stick down behind the net of Schroeder is going to be picked up. Face off in the center ice here after Ava Jaschke cut this lead in half. 4-3 in favor of Balmoral. The high-scoring affair continues. 13 minutes remaining in this second period. Shaylin Snow corrals the puck down on the far side boards. Looks for the pass behind the net. Quick centering puck. Schroeder covers it up with a mass amount of bodies in front. Smart play by the goaltender before puck rattles around, and we find another rebound goal in the back of the net.
Quite the scramble in front. We're lucky to be seeing this as still a 4-3 game after that one. It looked like everybody lost sight of the puck there, including the referee who quickly jumped in and blew the whistle.
I believe that's Zariah for Balmoral Hall. Going to take the face-off against Watt. Won by Zariah. Back behind the net for Thiessen. Thiessen skating that up along the left side boards here. Gets it past the blue line. Gets tripped up, but no call. Puck falls on the stick of Sweet Apple. She plays a nice pass, and then a touch pass onto Watt was all for naught. Good-looking breakout play by Ridley, but a nice defensive stick by Esposito. Now here comes Watt. Stick check there by Esposito again. On the far side boards in the neutral zone. Both teams scrumming for position here. Sweet Apple gets pinched along the boards by Zariah. Zariah comes off with the puck. Stick checked by Watt. Zariah still with it. Good play by Zariah trying to find Lyon on the backside, but she was all tied up by one of the defensemen for Ridley. There is McIsaac. She plays it up for Watt. Just a little bit out of her reach, and out comes the other way with Bissett to the blue line, but no farther. Balmoral Hall regroups, takes a slap shot. That was point blank. May have caught Watt, but I don't think it caught her in a part with no padding, and she looks like to be okay.
Yikes, that was a tough shot.
McIsaac now with a wrist shot. That doesn't miss by much. Rings around the boards, onto the stick of Robertson. Emma Robertson now takes it behind the net. Finds Ray. Ray back to Robertson. Head up, centering pass on the stick, and she shoots it. Doesn't miss the net by much. Did number 18.
Russell just
Abby
put it
Russell.
over the net.
Absolutely, and now back come the other way comes Balmoral with some speed. Inside and out, tries Sandilands. Kareen Sandilands does get around the defenseman and Ray. Ray takes it off the puck from Sandilands. And now out comes number 18. There's a tripping, but no call as they maybe incidental, just caught skate on skate. Puck thrown back behind the net of McClelland. Back to get that is number 19 in Culligan. She throws it up the wing to McIsaac. Intercepted by Roberts. She dips the doodles around Robertson. Roberts now plays it off the boards to herself. Intercepted by Russell. Back to her defenseman. Goes Russell. Up the boards to Robertson. Robertson to the blue line. No further. Good play by Erica Sandilands to hold that one in. Now hard on the puck is Kareen Sandilands. She's in the near side corner here. 4 bodies in there. Working for the puck, it comes out to McIsaac. She throws it off the boards to the blue line, but no farther. Back to retreat. That does make it all the way now into the zone of Balmoral as both teams make the line change. Here comes Erica Sandilands over to Kareen Sandilands. And it's intercepted by Ridley. A hard press on the line by Grexton. Grexton with a shot on the sharp angle. Rebound now opportunity. 2 saves by Schroeder. Holding her body against that post. Puck down to the slot, shot by Van Robies, right on the crest. Great save by Megan Schroeder. Her best 3 saves of the day. 2 off of Robertson, 1 off Van Robies.
Quite the sequence of events there for Schroeder. She managed to maintain position in net there to back off the 3 or 4 chances. Grade A scoring chances from inside the slot. Earlier we saw Abby Russell maybe a mere inches miss from tying that game up. And then seconds later, Audra Van Robies steps right into one. And Schroeder has been there. She's stepping up and delivering in the last few minutes.
Face off, tied up inside that circle. Does come out to the neutral zone on the stick of Clark. She sends it to the blue line. On to Miss Wagon. Miss Wagon trying to spin off a checker there of Ridley College. Miss Wagon gets the puck up to Olivia Savard. Savard now with it. Flips it into the neutral zone. Hard on the puck is Delaney Bohm. Delaney Bohm trying to work on Ava Robertson. Robertson spins off Bohm. Gets it to Grexton. Grexton now off the wall, stopped at the blue line by Savard. Savard, quick wrist shot, steered away by the goaltender in McClellan. Puck now comes to the other side where Miss Wagon's waiting for it. Tough to handle was the puck. It gets out to center ice. Back to retreat is her defenseman in Bassett. She sent it to the blue line. And now Savard, they're going to call offside here as I believe it was Olivia Savard was just a step offside when Bassett was trying to get the puck in.
It was definitely just a step, maybe half a step. What I'm seeing from this Balmoral team is shots coming from the outside. But when they're taking these perimeter scoring chances, you got to have some traffic in front of the net. Right now, they don't have that net presence. The rebounds are there. It's time to put them in the net.
Face-off won by Ridley College onto the stick of Sweet Apple. Centering pass there for Watt. Watt takes it one-handed into the zone. Watt stops up, takes a snapshot. Blocked in front nicely there by Bissett. Off the shot by Jeneke Watt. And then it falls on goaltender Schroeder, and she covers up here against the post with 10 minutes remaining in the second period.
Just as we were talking about traffic in front of the Ridley net, we have traffic right in front of the Balmoral net, with Megan Schroeder covering her ground again, and defensemen just jumping in, pushing these offensive Ridley players out of the way. They're hacking and whacking, taking 3 or 4 shots after the whistle. They got to get a little bit of discipline going on here before we get some penalties.
Jeneke Watt in to take the face-off against Yellowega. Yellowega gets waved out. In comes Esposito. Face-off won there by Balmoral Hall. Nice play by Guimond to spin off the forechecker. Sends it behind her net to her defensive partner. She loses control off the forecheck of Shaylin Snow. Snow now with the puck. She's got a goal in today's game. 2 goals in the earlier game today at 7. That makes 3 today for Shaylin Snow.
It's been a busy day for her.
Absolutely. You can see talent all over number 54 of the Ridley College Tigers. Puck comes out for Esposito, just a little bit out of her reach, and bounces out to center ice where Jaschke's waiting for it. Jaschke flips it up to Elliott. Good play there by Guimond again to get it to Zariah at the blue line, but no further as Watt retreats back to stop that from getting any danger in the Ridley College Tigers zone. Now it does get into Ridley's zone. Back to get that is Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple sends it around the boards where Shaylin Snow is waiting for it. Snow flips it high off the boards, trying to get it to Watt, but stopped at the line nicely by Yellowega. Now Yellowega steps up into the slot, a little bit of room, takes a shot, doesn't miss much by the blocker side. Good opportunity for Balmoral and Alex Yellowega. And now Yellowega plays it down for Zariah. Zariah with the puck up to the point for Guimond. Guimond goes D to Thiessen. Thiessen fakes the shot, passes it down low for Sandilands. Green Sandilands goes back up to Thiessen. Good pressure here for Balmoral. Back to Sandilands. She walks into the slot, trying to lift sticks, but Shaylin Snow does strip the puck off her, and now back the other way comes Snow. Snow gets to the blue line, sends it in. Not too far, though. Snow's going to go off for a change, but here comes the other way is Thiessen. That's off a shin pad, bounces back to the neutral zone, and here comes Sandilands. Again, nice defensive play by Watt. Watt's been hard on that puck all night. Here comes Watt. Takes a shot, low shot. Doesn't have much steam on it. Missed the net. Glove side of Schroeder.
That's a phenomenal pinch once again by Watt, who just stepped up and made that play out of nothing and turned it into a scoring chance for Ridley.
Russell along the boards, gets the puck out to Ray. Tegan Ray goes D to Grexton. Grexton, low shot, steered away by the goaltender in Schroeder. Falls on the Russell in the far side corner. Played up along the defenseman. Chipped ahead to the blue line, but none further. Then there's McIsaac now with the puck. Takes it along the left side boards. Drops it down for Culligan. Culligan got stick lift there by Shayak. Shayak sent it back down low. Mishandled the puck was Guimond as it bounces behind the net of Schroeder and swung around the boards by Thiessen. Stopped again by Ray at the blue line. Now sent down for Russell. Russell trying to get it back to Ray. That's intercepted by Corrine Sandilands. She's got a mate with her. Sandilands steps inside the slot, and that's punched off the puck by the last remaining defenseman in Culligan for the Ridley College Tigers. We've played 12 minutes and 30 seconds here in this second period. 4-3 game in favor of Balmoral Hall. Icing's going to be the call here against the Tigers.
Boy, we've seen a couple grade A scoring chances here from Balmoral earlier on the power play and now back on even strength. Something must have been in that scouting report to put it high blocker. We've had the goal earlier on, and then we had 2 shots miss the net. Again, not by much, but just miss the net. You got to get those shots down, make those opportunities count.
Puck, face-off won by Balmoral, but there comes a streaking forward in Grexton. Grexton's got a little bit of room on the left side. Grexton takes it forehand. Nice shot there and a pad save by Schroeder. Megan Schroeder makes her best save of the game on a streaking Grexton. Puck ensues behind the net. Ridley has it out in front for Bowley. Bowley just couldn't get a handle of that on the backhand. Looks like she was handcuffed a bit. Now Olivia Savar, the forward, in there to help the defenseman out behind her net. Puck does get to the blue line, but no farther. Falls on the stick of one of the defensemen for Balmoral. Balmoral now has it with Olivia Savar. She backs up, doesn't like the read. Sends it down the near side boards here for Erica Sandilands, who does the outlet pass to Lyon. Lyon's got Bohm with her. Gets to center ice, sends it in. Icing's going to be waved off here as the puck didn't have enough steam. Now here comes Clark. Sends it off the boards, half wall here to Van Robies. Van Robies got checked there by Bohm. Bohm leaves it for Savar. Pinched against the wall by the captain in Van Robies. 2 bodies in there, both captains side by side in Bohm and Van Robies, and the puck wasn't moving, so the ref blows a whistle.
How about that sequence of events from Megan Schroeder? post to post, back and forth, holding her ground against that offensive attack by Ridley. When the puck is behind the net, that's always a tough play by the goaltender. Looking over one shoulder, sliding the other way, hoping that someone's not there with the puck, looking the other way, getting back and forth. It's digging down, using those leg muscles and pushing side to side to keep that puck out of the net. Excellent effort by Schroeder.
Balmoral Hall retreats into their own zone now. Sent along the boards by Thiessen, picked up there by Zariah. Good work by Jaschke to not let Zariah get out with that puck in the attacking zone. Misswagen now curls back in her own zone, takes it behind the net of Schroeder. With some speed comes Misswagen with the puck. She's got some legs and she's flying down the neutral zone, sends it into the on top of the goalie in McClellan. End to end goes Misswagen.
That's a dangerous play
hard
there.
into the boards goes Jaschke. We're going to get a hooking call going to Misswagen here and a power play opportunity going to the Ridley College Tigers.
That's just a little bit of bad luck for Ava Jaschke. She's coming in full speed, trying to pick up the loose puck in her own end. Just takes a bit of a tumble, but goes hard into those Zamboni gates there. That's always a dangerous play. Anytime you see a player sliding back first into the boards, you always think the worst, but looks like she's up and alive and doing well.
Looks like the power play, the penalty, pardon me,
Zaharia
is going to go to Ashlyn Zariah. Number 15 for Balmoral Hall. Nonetheless, in a 4-3 game here, Ridley Tigers are going to get an opportunity to go on the power play. Power play is brought to you by Pembina Chrysler Valley. Face-off won by the Ridley College Tigers. Onto the stick of Clark. She goes near side boards here for Van Robies. Van Robies goes back to Clark. Clark walking the line. Looking to set it up, takes the shot there, tipped in front. Chance on the side there by Bowley, but she just couldn't find the handle on that puck. Puck does stay inside the attacking zone for Ridley. Back on the point for Clark. Clark goes down to Bowley. Bowley back up to Clark. Kept that in on the blue line. Looking for an option. Goes near side boards here for Bowley. Bowley down low for Van Robies. Bowley and Van Robies change positions. Van Robies down behind the net for Bowley. Another penalty, I believe, is coming up here for Balmoral. Good work here by Ridley to maintain possession, and there's the touch for Balmoral. Now we have Ridley Tigers going to go on a very extended 5-on-3 for a minute and 15 seconds here in the second frame.
That's quite an unfortunate shift by a couple of those Balmoral players. When the puck is deep in their end, we saw Rebecca Thiessen 2 or 3 times trying to ice that puck and couldn't get it off the ice. We have a bank shot off the boards that's easily stopped by the Ridley offensive player. We have a fanning on the puck. That's never any fun. You got to get that puck out of the end. If they would have got that puck out, they wouldn't be in this position to take another penalty, and now they're down 5-on-3.
There's Sweet Apple on the point. Shot tipped in front. Doesn't make its way to the net. Penalty kill is brought to you by Speedy Auto Glass, Somerset, and Winkler. Puck comes to the point for Elliott. Elliott looking for the pass over there to Robertson in the circle. Just off her skate. She couldn't handle that one. And it pops back out into the neutral zone where Elliott has to carry it back in for the Ridley Tigers. And she does just that. Carries it in and leaves it around the boards. In there on the other side is Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow heads up, looking to send it back to the defenseman. Decides not. Her and Sweet Apple switch spots. Walks it into the slot. Here's Shaylin Snow. Takes the shot. Nice deflection there by defenseman for Balmoral Hall. Good triangle prevent here. Penalty kill for Balmoral Hall Blazers. Now Sweet Apple goes other side for Watt. Again, good play by Bassett as she slides down, intercepts the pass. We're going to get another penalty coming up here for Bassett as she kind of took a run at Shaylin Snow along the board. Snow centering pass. And I believe Balmoral touches the puck, intercept that pass. We're going to get another penalty for Balmoral.
It looks like roughing to me. There was a bit of physical play. Again, there was a good opportunity to clear the puck, and they couldn't get the puck out of the zone, resulting in another penalty. This one's going to Katie Bassett. Bit of a rough. She threw her opponent headfirst into the glass, and that's never a good scene. We got penalty going both ways here. We have Ridley off in the box as well.
Now we'll have to wait to the official call here. It was a great play by Caitlin Bassett. With a 5-on-3, they were looking for the pass on the near side half wall here into the slot. She slides out perfectly on one knee, blocks it with her shin pad, and then as her momentum carrying her into the board, she kind of gets her arm up and throws an arm onto, I believe it was Shaylin Snow who was making the pass, and that's why she's in the box for 2 minutes. But nonetheless, before that was a great defensive play to keep the 4-3 lead. Unfortunately, it led to a penalty.
And you know what? I wasn't sure exactly what that play was developing into. to me, it looked like Balmoral Hall was rushing the play a little bit, forcing opportunities when they weren't quite there, getting those shots that, I don't know, I didn't think were quality scoring chances. But with Ridley being able to defend so well, they got there, cut off those passes, cut off those opportunities. Unfortunately, resulted in a penalty again here. But it looks like they're still going to be 5-on-3 if I'm seeing things the way that the ref is seeing things at this moment.
And we got 3 in the box for Balmoral and 1 in the box for Ridley. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 off the ice is 3. 4-on-3, might we see?
There might be some good math, Rory. I'm not sure if that's going to be coincidental as on this last play or what the exact call is going to be. But we do know going into this power play opportunity that it was a 5-on-3 with 15 seconds remaining before it became a 4-on-3 or a 5-on-4. My apologies. It is 5-on-3 for the remaining 15 seconds here, and then the next opportunity looks like it'll become a 5-on-4 for 45 seconds for Ridley.
Yeah, coincidental minors is going to be the call on that last one. So it just maintains a 5-on-3 for whatever time they had left, which was 15 seconds. Pucks to the point for Elliott. Her and Sweetapple are playing give and go. Puck down low for Shaylin Snow. Centering pass there for Van Robies. On the point there, backdoor for Bally. Couldn't find the puck. She was a little bit handcuffed. And now Elliott has that. Goes down low for Bally. Player is out of the box. We have a 5-on-4 now for the Ridley Tigers. Penalty kill is brought to you by Speedy Autoglass, Somerset, and Winkler. Puck ensues in the corner. First one on that's Elliott. She's looking for Van Robies, just a little bit out of her reach, but back to get that Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow up to the point for Elliott. Elliott over to Sweetapple. Sweetapple back to Elliott. Has a little bit of a lane, takes the shot. Nice blocker save there by Schroeder, and then nice way to steer the puck out to the corner, right on Yalowega, who makes a great play bouncing off the boards. Yalowega has Zariah with her down the left side. Yalowega shoots. Off the save, wraparound attempt, rebound for Zariah. I believe a couple good saves there for McClelland on the penalty kill drive by Yalowega down those far side boards. Great speed by Alex Yalowega. On the puck now is Elliott. Both people for Balmoral is going to be out of the box. So 5-on-5 action resumes with 3 minutes left here in the second period. On the puck is Bally. Bally leaves it for the captain. Or no, that's the assistant captain, Shaylin Snow, number 54. Shaylin Snow now has a little bit of room, tries to go inside and out, does get around Guimond, but then loses the puck to Thiessen, and Thiessen chips it ahead to Guimond. Guimond looking for Savard. Pass was a little high, just out of the reach of her. Onto the stick of Jaschke. Jaschke tries to send it in, but now back comes Balmoral. Balmoral to the blue line, sends it in hard on the puck. Is Savard. She's going to be first one on it. Behind that, McClellan centering pass, but no one was there yet as they made a line change. Guimond's first on the puck for Balmoral. Spins off the attacker, gives it to, I believe, Shayak for Balmoral. Yeah, number 17. But 2 bodies for Ridley comes in there. 1 comes in for Balmoral Hall. Puck still stuck along those boards, and now out comes Livia Sevar with it. She gets a little tripped up. No call there. Jaschke's first one on that behind the net. She plays an outlet pass over to Grexton. Grexton finds Watt. Watt with some speed. We know she can fly on her backhand. Sends the backhand shot. I'm not sure if that... It hit the goalie, fell into the corner. Good save there by Schroeder. Out to help there is Culligan. Culligan finds Grexton behind the net. Grexton head up looking for that centering pass. Goes to the point for Ray instead. Tegan Ray walks the line, sends a shot. A little bit of a bouncer that missed on the blocker side there of Megan Schroeder. Minute and 38 left here in the third period. 4-3 in favor of Balmoral Hall. There's the Jenicky. Watt stops up behind the net, gets stripped off the puck by Thiessen. No, sorry, that's Olivia Savard. Number 18. Savard leaves it for Guimond. Guimond now chips it ahead, outlet pass on the stick of Shayak. Shayak leaves it there, but stripped off by the captain in Van Robies. Van Robies drops it back, wants to regroup on the stick of Tegan Ray. Ray tries to go D to D. Culligan couldn't quite handle the puck, but it bounces on to her defensive partner in Ray. Ray leaves it for Van Robies on the near side half wall here. Tries to get the puck up to Watt. Watt does get the puck just past center. Throws into the zone, not enough for icing. And back to get that is Thiessen.
Boy, you can really see the fatigue coming out here. These girls are just waiting for this last 50 seconds to tick down before they can have some nice rest and relaxation in between periods.
Esposito throws that into the Ridley Tigers zone. First one on, that's Bowley, and she's going to skate it out with 40 seconds remaining. Bowley's got a little pep in her step here as Bowley circles around. Far side board, sends it behind the net as Schroeder. Stopped there around the net. Swung back to the point, waiting for that is Clark. Clark tries to keep it in, but good work by Zariah there. Onto the stick of Yalowega. Yalowega trying to split 2 defensemen. She gets squeezed off the puck. And now sent in by the Balmoral Hall. Back to get that is Clark. Clark behind her own net. Stops up. intercepted there. Quick chance on the sharp angle shot. Just went through the crease. Good opportunity for Zariah of Balmoral Hall. And now here comes Elliott. Tried to chip it around Thiessen. Nothing happening there as Thiessen keeps it in. 5 seconds remaining. I think that's just about do it for 40 minutes here at Seven Oaks Sportsplex.
As the second period comes to a close, it's good to see these girls finally get some time off. We have been playing non-stop earlier this morning, yesterday. It's a lot of games in a short period of time, and now they get a good 15 minutes to recover in between periods in their dressing rooms. They probably have some snacks in there. They probably got some Gatorade and some quick recovery drinks. Get those legs back onto them for what should be in a very incredible third period if we keep this rate of play up.
Absolutely. I mean, we mentioned it previous to the game. Discipline was going to be something. I mean, we've seen a multitude of penalties, but we have seen 7 goals. 4-3 is the score in favor of Balmoral Hall Blazers over the Ridley College Tigers. Stay tuned because we will have NRG Athletics joining us in between the second and third intermission here. After a few commercials, you have been listening to Junior Women's Hockey League action. That's Seven Oaks Sportsplex along the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries.
I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Carter Brooks here live at the Seven Oaks Sportsplex. We're seeing a back and forth game between Ridley and Balmoral Hall. And with us now we have Nate and we have Blair from NRG Fitness. What do you guys do on a day-to-day basis within NRG? Can you give us a bit of an overview of what it is, the day in the life for you, Nate?
Sure can. All right, so day in the life at NRG here. We got a lot of programs going on, mostly team training and group training, which happens more so in the evening. We get school training in here. We do a lot of work with within the community with Seven Oaks, the school division and the teams. We have boot camps we run a couple times a week, and then we have private training, one-on-one, and semi-private training. So that's kind of our, I guess, our spring, winter, fall programming. And then the summertime, we get a lot of the hockey guys back, and we do our high-performance hockey programming then. Yeah, and we run a few female programs as well in the summertime. And that's about it. Yeah.
Awesome. Blair, can you touch a little bit on what some of these athletes might be going through? They play hockey 2, 3, 4 times in the last day and a half. It's a lot of wear and tear on the body, I'm sure. Can you give our viewers a bit of insights as to maybe how they should be appropriately recovering, what they should be doing in their time off? And if you want to add something too, Nate, we can jump back and forth into some of that.
All right, so I'm a physiotherapist at Energy, but anyways, when we're working a lot with athletes, especially athletes that are going to tournaments, we see a lot of overuse injuries. And specifically with hockey players, we predominantly see a lot of back and a lot of hip injuries. So especially because we at this tournament here too, a lot of teams are coming from out of town. A lot of times what happens with those long travels, either on the plane or on the buses, we get a lot of muscle activation problems. So basically because we're sitting, not using our muscles enough, basically we have a harder time to activate them. And again, that just predisposes you to having a little bit more increased risk of hip and knee injuries and back injuries in hockey. So definitely having a really good warm-up and movement prep program before your games, just to get all your muscles activating so your body's ready to go, goes a long way in helping the athletes tolerate the stresses of all those games. And let Nate touch on some things too.
Yeah. So I think just touching on Blair's comments about activation, I guess recovery gets overlooked a lot of times with these athletes. They come in and it's go, go, go. So it's important to take care of your body too. So proper sleep, nutrition, making sure you're eating at the right times, the right foods, just a well-balanced diet, you know, like the right carbs, starchy carbs and proteins and vegetables and fruits. Yeah, just trying to take advantage of those windows when you have time to take a nap or just stretch. Again, do some mobility work, some activation. Can help these young athletes out along for long term and just, you know, coming in for the weekend kind of thing. So I don't know if you have anything else to add or no?
Hockey is definitely a big part of this weekend for us, and hockey is certainly something that you guys cover at NRG. But I'm sure there are other things under the sun that go on behind the scenes. Can you give us more as to, there's hockey, but there's more to it at NRG. What is there?
Yeah, I guess just getting back to, we do a lot of work within the community, so just built for myself. It might be a little different with Blair, but just a lot of interactions and relationships with teams and, you know, area associations, managers, coaches, and kind of educating them as well. We do a lot of workshops, which Blair can kind of elaborate and talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes work, probably just as much behind the scenes as there is actually working with clients. So yeah, it's a busy place, so there's a lot of relationships to blossom and develop. So I'll let Blair talk about some of the workshops we do here.
We always try to be really involved in the community, so almost monthly we always try to have a workshop where we touch on different subjects, just different areas of pain. We do back, neck, hip and knee workshops, even ranging from balance. Again, do those on a monthly basis because we're big on the education and empowering the people we work with to take better control of their health. Some of the other things that we're starting to branch into in terms of therapy as well too is we also provide athletics therapy services for the Seven Oaks School Division. That's another thing too, offering services, and Nate as well, they offer fitness classes for the Seven Oaks School Division as well. And we're actually getting into mobile therapy as well too, where we've just got our new mobile therapy trailer and we're looking to get out into the community where we have this mobile table so we can go to sporting events, kind of occupational places as well, so we can offer therapy to people who maybe won't be able to come see us to help get them back on track.
All right.
As for anything else that we got on the go right now, oh gosh, there's so much going on right now. But in terms of therapy, I think those are the big things I want to touch on anyways.
So for a first timer walking into NRG, what are they going to see? Is it going to be all sorts of machines? Is it certain activities going on in the background? What will you see walking in for the first time?
Well, during the day you won't see much. You'll probably get a tour from one of us, but because we're technically closed, or like those are the slow periods, kind of like mid-morning to mid-afternoon, but you come in the evening and the place is packed, right? We got teams, we got, like I said, the programs earlier I discussed, so we got one-on-one training, we got semi-private training, we got team training, we got boot camps, the clinics going, so it's a pretty busy place. Yeah, so if you want to come and actually talk to us in person, you're best to probably come during the day. When we're not as busy, you can actually take the time to see what you want and what you need with us, right? What kind of services you want to get for yourself, for your family, or whatever.
And just quickly, how can we get in contact with you if we want to get involved in this program? What's the best way? What's the first step to get involved with NRG?
Just phone call. You can call us or email myself or Blair. Usually those are the go-tos, just like any business, right? Just phone call or email. We're pretty open and flexible guys, so anytime really, even on the weekends when we're not at work, we're usually pretty good at getting back to people. Yeah.
Another one is you can also get to us. We have chat on our website as well, so we're actually finding a lot of clients actually like that, and they get in. They use the chat through our website, which is energyathletes.ca, nice and simple. So that's another way that you can easily get in contact with us as well.
Yeah. And there's, I guess, social media platforms as well, Instagram and Facebook. So, yeah, that's about it.
Thank you so much, Nate and Blair. We are coming back for the third period out of Seven Oaks Sportsplex with the Balmoral Hall Blazers and the Ridley Tigers. We'll be back after a few short messages.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Fair & Fitness. We're located in Île-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.
Welcome back inside the Seven Oaks Sportsplex here. Third period is on our way with the opening faceoff won by Balmoral Hall. This third period is brought to you by Pantages Hair and Salon. Rory McGorn alongside Carter Brooks. Third period action in a 4-3 lead for Balmoral Hall. Puck ensues into Ridley's zone. Nice, clean, fresh sheet of ice after 2 periods of play. Should have a little more zip than it has late in the second. Puck onto the blue line for Jaschke of Ridley. 5 bodies in there vying for position. Puck does come out onto the stick of Miss Wagon. She sends that down deep into the zone. Back to retreat is Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple sends that up the boards for Grexton. Just a little bit ahead of her. And on that's Melanie Bohm up ahead for Lyon. And Lyon chips it in where Sweet Apple goes back behind the net of McClellan. Misplay there in front to Bohm, and she shoots, she scores. The leading goal scorer for Balmoral Hall Blazers adds another tally on that stat sheet. And again, early in the period, it's a tally for the Blazers. It's 5-3.
What a great read by Olivia Sevar. Gets the puck right in front out to Delaney Bohm, who made no mistake hammering that one far side. Again, right between the glove, or between the blocker and the pad, picking her spot and banking that one in, giving a 2-goal lead for the Balmoral Hall Blazers just 1 minute in.
Yeah, third 2-goal lead of the game for Balmoral. In comes Shaylin Snow with some speed, goes to the backhand, takes a shot. Great save there by Schroeder. Had to be sharp as Shaylin Snow was screaming in the zone. Slap shot from the point, tip, that didn't miss by much. On the puck now is Olivia Sevar. Sevar throws it up to Robertson. High sticks waved off as Bohm's the first to tuck. She is Lyon with it. Bohm now takes a shot. Blocker save. Rebound for Lyon. Great second effort save there by Haley McClellan as she sprawled out to Rob. I believe it's Catherine Lyon, number 8. Yes, it was on the rebound.
Again, phenomenal bounce back effort from Haley McClellan. We have seen this before. Lets one in, but bounces right back with an incredible sprawling save cross crease to deny them right in front.
Face-off tied up in the circle to the blocker side of McClellan. Now it's into the boards and around the net for Ridley. First on the puck there is number 18 in Russell. Back on the stick of Russell. She goes D to D. Pinched in by Miss Wagon. Puck does get out. Back to retreat is Erica Sandilands for Balmoral. Gets to the red line. No further. But now here comes Corrine Sandilands. Defenseman falls. Corrine Sandilands might have a little bit of room on her backhand. Gets a little bit of a hook there. Penalty call coming up to Ridley. Not what they needed right now in this moment as we played 2 minutes here in the third and they're down by 2.
That was just an unfortunate play. Once again, Catherine Culligan lost a wheel. And boy, they just capitalized. Blazers took it wide. Unfortunately for Ridley, it's going to be another penalty kill. Already down 2 goals. It's time to bounce back, kill this one off, and try to get something going offensively.
Face off to the blocker side of Haley McClellan. Zariah's in there to take that for Balmoral. Or sorry, that's Yalowega, number 16. Yalowega does win that on the stick of Sevar to the point for Miss Wagon. Miss Wagon goes to Guimon. They set up that umbrella. Miss Wagon now down to the far side for Sevar. Sevar back to Miss Wagon and back to Sevar. She risks a shot. That's blocked in front. Doesn't make it to the net, but there's the rebound chance for Bohm. Bohm banging away at it, and so is Yalowega. And there's Haley McClellan to cover up once again and keep this a 2-goal deficit in favor of Balmoral.
We have definitely seen that these teams enjoy playing on fresh ice. Almost all of these goals have come in right off the opening minutes of the period. Balmoral striking first with a minute into this third frame. We have seen 5 or 6 goals in the previous couple periods. Unbelievable start for these teams.
Yep, puck gets ringed around onto the Guimont. 1 minute, 33 seconds left in this power play. Bohm chips it to the front of the net. No one's there to receive that pass. It falls back on the stick of Guimont. She keeps that inside, walks the line, sends it over to Miss Wagon. Miss Wagon stops up, throws it on the half wall for Sevar. Sevar down low for Yalowega. Pass intercepted in the slot, but falls on the stick of Sevar. She goes back to Guimond at the point. Back for Sevar. Walks around a few defensemen. Good job by Olivia Sevar. Flips it backhand towards the net, right on the crest of Haley McClellan.
Olivia Savard making these Tigers look lifeless, walking around dipsy, doodling, dangling left, right, and center before getting a quality backhand shot on net. What a phenomenal effort from the back end. Moving on.
Penalty kill is brought to you by Speedy Auto Glass, Somerset, and Winkler. And Ridley needs an effective penalty kill here to keep this game within range for the Ridley College Tigers. Play ensues inside the Tigers zone. Elliott tries to slam that against the boards, but it's stopped at the point there by, I believe that's Esposito. Esposito gets the puck now for Zaraya. Zaraya goes rink wide for Bassett. Bassett, low shot, bouncing. I don't know if McClellan ever saw that one, but it bounced right on top of her pad, and she makes her third big save here on this power play.
Yeah, you're right about that one, Rory. I wasn't sure if McClellan could see 5 feet in front of her, let alone 60 feet to the point. She was battling all sorts of traffic, and Balmoral has really stepped it up and provided that screen, that net presence in front of the net. It's good to see they've taken that into account before taking those shots from the point. Work the puck through some traffic, create a screen, cause some problems in front of McClellan, and hopefully put one by her.
Bally gets waved out of the face-off circle. In comes defenseman in Ava Jaschke, and she possibly wins one of the cleaner face-off wins I've seen all day for a defenseman. Good work by Jaschke there in the corner to kill off some time on this power play. Steps behind her net, Ava Jaschke, and then sends it all the way down the ice. Great shift, starting with the dot, wins the face-off. Good hard work in the corners, sends it all the way down, kills about 15 seconds of that power play.
You know what? Let's see if this breakout gets the puck out. They've had some difficulties breaking out, but right now, and we've had some issues again.
On the puck there was Jaschke. Got her stick tied up with one of the Balmoral bodies, and now out comes Van Robies. Van Robies takes it wide down the right wing, going to go around the net. Kind of mishandles the puck there. She's being worked on by, I believe that's Zaraya. Now in to help is Esposito. Esposito throws it down behind in the corner. That puck flips out. High sticking's going to be called, but no. Ridley touches the puck first and throws it back into the far side corner of the Balmoral Hall zone. Now hard on the puck is Thiessen. There's Watts. Centering pass for Snow. Snow has a couple whacks at it. Can't get it. Rebound chance for Robertson. And she put that wide. Great scoring opportunity there for the Ridley College Tigers. But all for naught as the one went wide and the other one, Megan Schroeder, was there to stop the shot, I believe, by Shaylin Snow. Now puck comes the other way. And there's Roberts. Mishandles the puck. On that one is Watt. Watt doesn't like to read, so she sends it back to Clark. Clark goes along the near side boards here for Robertson. Robertson finds Snow. Snow's got some room on a near break. Snow shoots, scores! Shaylin Snow with her second of the game. And again, the 2-goal lead has been cut in half, 5-4 in favor of Balmoral Hall.
Jenica Watt, Emma Robertson, Shaylin Snow, they are contributing. What a shift that was. Breaking up the play, setting the puck up ice, providing a chip play, and Snow capitalizing with the short side shot upstairs once again. This team is scoring goals, and once again we're back 5-4, 1-goal game with more than half a period to play.
Puck inside the Tiger zone. It's swung behind the net onto the stick of Culligan. Culligan's outlet pass hits a Balmoral Blazers stick and bounces right back in behind the net of Haley McClellan. A few bodies works there. One's Roberts centering pass. Good work by Grexton there to push it out of the way of danger and feed it back to the goaltender, covered up by Haley McClellan. 5 minutes, 30 seconds played, and like you said, 9 goals so far in this game.
Unbelievable stat line so far. Again, 14 and a half left to go. This could be a 7-6 game, or it could be a 5-4 game. Right now, it looks more like a 7-6 game, but we'll find out.
Shaylin Snow's 7th game today. Her 7th goal so far on the year, and her 9th point.
It's a pretty good clip.
Absolutely, at a goal per game rate. Nice move there, toe drag by Savard. She takes the shot, gets past the goaltender. Ref is waving no goal as Haley McClellan may have reached back with the stick after the initial save and stopped the puck from crossing that goal line. Great play by Haley McClellan as Olivia Savard absolutely toe dragged around one of the defensemen of Ridley, fired a wrist shot, and that one was mere inches away from crossing the line and having the 2-goal lead restored.
And you know what? It just might have crossed that line. From what I could see, it was close. The ref's vantage point wasn't much better than mine, but he's got to get there quicker to see if that's a goal or not. I wasn't sold on that call.
Shot there off the face-off circle is wide of the net. Comes to the point, kept in by Delaney Bohm. Delaney Bohm has help there from Miss Wagon. 3 Tigers are also in on the puck. One of them being Robertson. Ava Robertson just sends it around for Clark around the back of the net. Clark goes rink wide over to Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow had a tough time troubling that puck, and it's sent back into the zone. Centering pass there for Bohm, and Bohm had a point-blank opportunity on that one. Blocker save, I believe, by Haley McClellan. And back comes the other way is Emma Robertson. Centering pass is off a skate, and other way comes Bohm. Bohm flips it high, looking for Sevar. Sevar trying to outrace Clark to the puck. After 3 games in less than 24 hours, those legs might be burning at this time of the game as she takes a tripping penalty. Olivia Sevar's going to go to the box for 2 minutes with 13:22 remaining in the third.
It's going to be a disappointing 2 minutes sitting in that box, thinking you could have had a goal on that nice little toe drag and walk in from the points, and now you end up sitting down for 2 minutes, maybe less, in the sin bin for what looked like a seemingly innocent play where the Ridley defender just got tied up against the boards, and it ends up being 2 minutes in the box.
Face-off just outside the Ridley Tigers zone. Power play is brought to you by Pembina Valley Chrysler. Out comes the captain in Van Robies. Tries to chip it around the defenseman in Guimont. Hard on the puck for Van Robies. Centering pass there. No one's in the slot as that bounce off the skate of Shayak. Shayak does get to the point, but no farther. There's Jashke. Goes to Sweet Apple. Back to Jashke at the top of the point here. Jashke down low. Finds Bowie. Bowie. Quick shot. Rebound again. And a great kick. Last second save there by Megan Schroeder. I'm not sure if she saw that one until the last second, but a great reflex save as she kicked the right pad out and made a great save to keep this one a 1-0 lead for Balmoral. Puck comes to the point to Sweet Apple. Top of the point, goes down to the half wall here for Van Robies. Van Robies goes down for Bowley. Bowley back to Van Robies, having a little trouble, being worked on there by Shayak. Van Robies does get it deeper in the zone. Puck comes out for Bowley. Bowley goes point for Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple over to Jashke. Jashke looking for the centering pass. No one's there. It does bounce off the boards. And first on the puck is the captain in Van Robies. She got sticked off the puck by, I believe, Yalowega, and that was sent all the way down the ice. Ridley has to regroup. 46 seconds left here on the power play for the Tigers. And now Jashke. Good outlet pass there. Capitalize and get the equalizer on the power play. But there's 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here on this third period. Russell now carrying the puck. And there's going to be a face-off here for, I believe, is it
it's an ice. It's
icing
going to be
call?
ice in the puck.
I just want to thank everyone for sticking around through the technical difficulties that we were having. I believe we lost the feed in the building here with the internet connection, but we are back and we are live. 7 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the third period. 5-4 in favor of Balmoral.
And you know, these shots are very close. It's currently listed as 26-22 in favor of Balmoral. We really haven't seen one team take over, but right now it's up in the air to see. I think it's going to be a next goal wins type of game.
Sweet Apple throws it behind the net for Jashke. That's intercepted there by Yalowega. She sends it right back into the zone of the Ridley Tigers. Back to get that is Sweet Apple. Spins back behind her net, looking for Jashke. A little bit through her legs, then goes through the legs of McIsaac. Falls on the stick of Thiessen. She slams that back into the zone. Retreating is Jashke. Heads up, looking for a breakout pass. Doesn't like the read. Throws it back behind her net for Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple now on the far side. Half wall for McIsaac. McIsaac, little trouble helping that one. But in to help is Elliott. Elliott splits between two defensemen. Puck a little bit out of reach for her as she pins it against the boards. And now out comes Bessette with it. Bessette takes it around her net, head up with some speed. Gets to the blue line. No further. It's stopped there by the defenseman for the Tigers. And now onto the stick of Zariah. She gets a second effort and does get it out. Third effort does get it up for Yalowega. Yalowega now with a little bit of room. Gets to the red line. Dumps it in. Makes a full sail line change. 6 minutes left here in the third. 5-4 lead for the Balmoral Hall School Blazers. Now Roberts flips it in from the blue line all the way down behind the goaltender of McClellan. Hard on the puck there was McIsaac. She shrugs off a defenseman and gives it up to Grexton. Grexton now with the puck, going down the near side left wing on her forehand, centering pass there off a stick of their centerman in Van Robies. Van Robies loses control of the puck on the stick of Soraya, now turned over there by the Tigers and turned back over by Balmoral. A little give and go here from the opposite teams in the Balmoral Hall zone. Now the puck squirts out to the neutral zone, runged off the glass there, onto the stick of Guimon. Guimon now carries up with speed, pushes the puck ahead of her, luckily not too far, and she recontrols the puck and throws it into the zone with 5 minutes now remaining here in the third period of this 1-goal game. Puck now on the stick of Guimon. Again, deflects that high off the glass, gets to the blue line of the Tiger zone. A few bodies in there. Out comes Delaney Bohm with it. Good work by Bohm as she steps around a multiple defenseman of the Tigers. Still on the puck is Bohm. Sending a pass for Sevar. Great save by McClellan. Absolutely robbed Sevar point blank. And then back come the Tigers the other way. And the ref's going to say that she wasn't quite at the red line, and icing is going to bring that puck all the way back into the Tigers' territory.
Quite the series of events the last minute here. We have seen some shots. We've seen some body contact. Like we touched on earlier, this is women's hockey. There's no body checking, but there's a lot of body contact. You might be confused. What is a body check? What is body contact? We like to see this body contact. You drive your player to the boards. You can bump them. You can touch them a little bit. You can't be throwing the open ice hits. Like we've seen, roughing penalties will be assessed on a check, but no problem with body contact. We've seen some of that. We'll see more of it.
There's Olivia Sevar, shrugs off the puck. Quick snapshot there. I believe a shoulder save from McClellan. Had to be sharp on that one, as Sevar with the snapshot was looking high short side and almost found it. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. 2 bodies here. Van Robies is hard on the forecheck. Tries to stick, I believe that's Thiessen off the puck. Yep. Doesn't quite work as Thiessen gets it up the near side boards for Bohm. Bohm swings it back into her own end for Misswagen. Misswagen pinks against the boards. The body contact as you were talking about. Good work by Van Robies to find Bowley. Bowley now trying to reach the defenseman, Sweet Apple, just a little bit behind her. And the puck does fall and slide all the way back into the zone for the Tigers. 5-4 game here. Shots are 27-22 in favor of Balmoral Hall. Puck goes to the far side boards where Jaschke's waiting for it. Jaschke turns it over to Esposito. 2 goals in the game for Esposito for Balmoral. Puck goes on the stick of Grexton, but can't quite get the puck. Now does, as it's carried out by Zaraya. Zaraya then fires it. Couple mates make a change for the Tigers. And now Jaschke has the puck, the assistant captain for the Tigers. Centering pass there for Watt. Taken off the puck nicely by Esposito and sent right back into the Tigers zone with 3 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the third period. Swung around the other way to Elliott. Elliott having trouble handling that against the boards. Maybe a little snow built up there. Puck comes to center, goes to the far side. Hard on it is Shaylin Snow. She's first one on it. Nice chip pass up to Watt. Watt dancing around a few defensemen. She may have a little bit of room. Tries to chip it in front of the net. And it's a great defensive play by, I believe, Bassett. But the puck does come to the point. To Robertson. Robertson. Again, good defensive play by Esposito to stick lift one of the Tigers players and gets the puck out of the zone. Here comes with some speed Elliott down the far side. Elliott into the middle. Nice defensive play again by Bassett as she's poke-checked Elliott off the puck. And now Elliott with Shayla Snow. Shayla Snow has 2 defenders pinch her in the corner and strip her of the puck. Puck comes back to the point, shot by Elliott. A little bit of a floater that missed the net. Not by much, though. Bunch of bodies scrumming at it. Whistle blown. I believe it's going to be covered by the goaltender in Schroeder. But again, 2:22 remaining. Not much time left for the Ridley Tigers here in the third as Balmoral holds the 5-4 lead.
Quite the net presence there. We got all sorts of jamming going on in front of the net. We teach hockey players to jam at that puck until you hear the whistle. And Ridley did just that. Go for the rebound. Go for the second rebound. Go for that third opportunity. If it's there, keep those sticks on the ice. It just may present itself with 2 minutes left here to go.
Face-off ensues inside Balmoral zone behind the net for Grexton. She tries to find the centering pass. Intercepted by Guimon. Set behind the net. First on the puck is Lyon. Intercepted off the puck from Bowley. And then intercepted again by Balmoral. And out comes Bohm with it. The captain, Delaney Bohm. Down the near side board, squeezed out against Clark, and then taken off the puck completely by Grexton. Grexton stops up, throws it to Jaschke on the point. Jaschke looking for a read, carries it into the slot. Here's Jaschke, throws it onto Bowley, touch pass up the middle to Van Robies. Nothing happening there. Now a centering pass for Lyon coming the other way on her backhand. Lyon stops up, squeezes off her shot, but then she stick left at the last second. Olivia Savard trying to get it deep Good interception by Clark. Both ladies go spilling down into the corner there in the neutral zone. And no penalty called. Sent in to the Ridley Tigers zone with 1 minute and 26 seconds. The Tigers go to regroup. Back to get that is Clark. Clark goes D to Jaschke. Jaschke goes up to Van Robies. No, that's Shaylin Snow, number 54 there. Goes to center ice, but no farther. Trailing is Watt. Watt's got a little bit of room now. Watt takes it wide with some speed. Goes behind the net, tries to center it. Sticked away from danger is the goaltender, Schroeder. Schroeder now. Sticked away from danger now, Snow. Snow loses the puck there to Bassett, I believe. Or is that Shayak? Shayak plays it into the zone. Less than 1 minute remaining here in this third period. 5-4 Balmoral. Puck comes around the near side boards for Robertson. Robertson sends it down on the stick of Bassett, the defenseman for Balmoral. Balmoral. Bassett runs into Watt. Whistle blown. Is it going to be an icing call? Yes, it is. Face off inside the Blazers zone. So with 42 seconds, the Tigers are going to get an offensive zone face-off here in a 1-goal game.
You know, you have to expect either a timeout or here's the goalie. Our goalie, Haley McClellan, has left the net for the extra attacker. There's not been a timeout called. They have decided to go ahead with what offense they have planned. We will see if these Tigers can put something together with 42.5 seconds remaining.
6-on-4 face-offs won by the Tigers. Goes back to the point for Robertson. She swings it around. Back to receive that one is Van Robies. Spins it down behind the net for Snow. Snow trying to shug off a defenseman. She does. Back to the point for Elliott. Elliott, slap shot, quick shot. That one hit a body and stung Yalowega. She puts the body in front of that one. Olivia Savar stretching down the ice here, looking for that loose puck in the Tigers zone. Gets taken out, no call. Still 6-on-5 here. 16 seconds remaining. Pass just a little bit out of the reach for the captain. Falls on the captain of Balmoral, Hallstick and Bohms. She sends it down the ice. 10 seconds remaining for the Tigers. Last chance. Here comes Shaylin Snow. Chips it around the defenseman. Good play there by Miss Wagon to hold it up, and that's just about gonna do it. Balmoral Hall pulls through with a 5-4 victory here. And may I say, a very, very entertaining game.
Quite a game it was. We saw goals off the bat, then we saw the game slow down a bit. We saw some body contact. We saw some great passing, all sorts of penalties, some power plays to work through, some discipline issues certainly to touch on going forward. But it's great to see Balmoral Hall pick up their first victory of this mini set here in Winnipeg. We have a bit of a handshake with the teams, giving a celebratory, yay, hip hip hooray, it's over for now. And they will meet again here at the Bell MTS Iceplex tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely. These two teams are going to get familiar with each other tomorrow. Please make sure you stick tuned as we will grab a player from each of these teams following this broadcast as soon as we wrap up. You had to name 3 stars of this game. Who would you go with?
You know what? When you go with a goal scorer, you got to think of guys who put together a bit of a effort on offense. We had a couple players put together some goals, some assists, some points. Then we had some goalies who shut the door on various opportunities. It wasn't the greatest performance by the goaltenders, but in some situations, you have to give the winning goalie the nod. Right now, I'd give Megan Schroeder one of the stars to the game. We have some offense we could talk about. Shaylin Snow, again, she put together a good outing for the Ridley team. And again, we had Esposito, my goodness, Shara Esposito putting on an offensive clinic out of Balmoral. Definitely some players to consider for these stars of the game. What would you say?
I like your pick of Esposito. I think she needs to be among the 3. I also thought Delaney Bohm, the captain for
That's true, yes.
The captain for Balmoral Hall, was all over the ice, and then of course Shaylin Snow. Shaylin Snow is would round out my top 3.
It was certainly an entertaining affair. We saw penalties, we saw goals, we saw more penalties, we saw more goals. And these Balmoral Hall Blazers will get back to their room and recover for their next matchup, coming very shortly, actually. We have a couple more fan moments, meet the parents, talk to everybody, make sure we're all rested up and recovered, and we'll go back at it again.
Yep, following this broadcast, we will be joined, hopefully, by Shaylin Snow of the Ridley College Tigers and the captain, Delaney Bohm, from Balmoral Hall. So again, thanks to everyone who joins us along the Manitoba Sports Radio Network. We'll be right back after these commercials with interviews from the 2 star players of both teams.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.
Hi, I'm Melanie from Melanie Bond and Athletic Therapy. I deal with rehab here, and one of the treatments that I use is massage, some mobilizations, and there are many other techniques that I take care of to help heal injuries.
I treat sports injuries, workplace injuries, motor vehicle accident injuries, and I direct bill to MPI, WCB, and other third-party insurers. Thank you. Come see us.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Rory McGorn of the Manitoba Sports Network, joined by the captain of the Balmoral Hall Blazers, Delaney Bohm. Delaney, great effort, very close contest in a game that went back and forth. It was 2-goal lead to 1-goal lead, but you guys won 5-4. How did you see the game playing out today?
I think we played good. There was times where we definitely did our systems really well and did the little things right, and we had the urgency on the puck, and then there was that time in that 5 minutes we fell apart and they got 2 goals, but we were able to bounce back pretty quickly.
Absolutely. So I'd be mistaken not to ask you, especially as a person who sees quite a bit of ice time out there, what it's like to play 3 games in less than 24 hours.
It's definitely tiring. Like when you go off to the bench, everyone puts their legs up and just tries to get as much energy back in as possible and get some pretty good naps in, But yeah, it's definitely tiring, and we still got 3 more to go, so it's going to be a long weekend.
Next game is against Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Have you played them yet this year? Do you know much about how they bring their game to the table?
They're definitely a good team, and it's going to be a hard battle, but we played them once this year and we lost, but I feel like this time we can come out because we've just developed that much more since we've played them.
Is there any advantage in being the home team? You guys, do a lot of traveling, every second weekend or every weekend or so. You're in a different place. Is it nice to be the home team and get to go either to your home or a teammate's home in between games, aside from having to go back to the hotel?
Yeah, it's definitely nice because you get that home meal in your bed, and the lasagna is unreal. So, I mean, and the hometown crowd, it's so nice to play in front of people that don't usually get to see you, like my mom and dad. Like, they just come and watch the ones that are here, so it's definitely, the energy is a build-up for it, so it's really good.
Well, congratulations on the win today, and good luck the rest of the weekend. Delaney Bohm, the captain of the Balmoral Hall Blazers on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curie with Fair and Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at ferrumfitness.ca and come check us out.
SAR Sport and Recreation in Steinbach. We're the Husqvarna motorcycle, Polaris ORV, and Polaris slingshot dealer. Along with full sales of new and used, we offer service, parts, and sales for everything. Come and see us in Steinbach.